Same thing about my my Lord and
don't
Savior, Jesus
Don't
Christ.
get mad.
Yeah.
I think we should restart this. I have an idea.
Dude, that's going in the video, man.
Introduce our channel and talk about what we have planned, because we're just like unleashing all of this content. And
Sure, they didn't have no idea.
like, who are these guys?
About our live stories.
So we started a channel named MT's Orbis.
We did.
Basically just want to make funny videos, whatever comes to mind. We have a long list.
Very long list. Don't
We
even
got
know
a
what
lot
to do.
planned. We just need time.
Literally.
That should be a topic.
Time.
That's a good topic.
Not
right
enough time in the world today. Oh, God.
No, but we're gonna be doing a whole bunch of stuff. Podcast.
Like we're gonna be
really,
doing everything.
Really good videos, which you'll notice, and then random videos like such as gaming or like we'll call them like in-house videos.
In-house.
Where we're like making Jello or something. Something like that. And then the really, really good videos are like hiking, or not hiking, hitchhiking,
mail
and
stripping,
camping, and the beach.
Mail stripping. Gonna be ready for that.
Yeah.
All up in that.
Get ready, lots planned. Boom, boom, boom. Boggers.
Very true.
Okay.
Now, should we talk about like the reason? Well, you kind of already said it, but for me, I feel like us combining our true power. It sounds weird, but like. It's funny how it's kind of crazy how well you and me kind of bounce off each other, and I feel like they're gonna see that a lot in the videos, where we kind of just make jokes and then we just keep on adding on top of it to make it even funnier. And we both have separate channels. Your TREY and Little Duckling TK, go ahead and subscribe. But there was really no way to contribute together at the same time, so we thought maybe just make our own channel together. Is
together as one,
never closer. We'll unleash our true potential.
And for our videos, like we think of like, I wouldn't say scripts, but like we think of stuff that would be good to do for that idea.
Yeah.
But honestly, like most of the best things come randomly, stuff that we didn't have planned.
Yeah, when we're just in the flow. Where we just like wing it.
I mean, that's the best part.
Yeah, truly.
Off script.
Off script. And I just want to give credit to something. The big videos you see is by TREY, and then you just like, his editing is really good. You guys are gonna notice the big difference between the ones I edit, where Rich is pretty okay, but like the way he edits, you'll see it's an incredible difference, and it's just gonna be amazing. The different world, truly. It's gonna be amazing when you see the differences.
MT's.
Should we give a reason why it's called?
We should
explain it. I think we should.
I almost want to keep it a mystery.
I think they can Google it, and it's not that much. They're like, "What's Orbis?" Google.
Okay. Orbis is world
in Latin.
And MTs are both of our initials, so MT's Orbis.
Yeah, if you didn't know.
And then we'll also sometimes
Matthew and TREY
say Orbis, which is the world. So like, welcome to Orbis, boom, boom, boom.
So sexy, bro, so sexy. Best words that came out. And I think that really.
And then I think.
Oh, you got something else?
We should talk about our artwork.
Oh, yes. Where that came from.
There's no true meaning behind it.
No.
We just
it's sexy, that's why.
Wanted to make a logo.
Yeah, very sexy.
And that's what we made.
If you probably noticed the background character, the silhouette. Yes. it's the silhouette from Mob Psycho, the main character Mob, as you probably can tell. And the reason we chose Mob is because the whole ideal of us is that we're just like average people, just like Mob,
doing crazy
things, showing that like even normal people can do great in the world and change the world and make it their own, and that's the true ideal of MT Orbis. And male stripper.
And
yes.
the barcode in front of his head is MT's Orbis in barcode language.
Yes. So this sexy. Ooh.
It's pro. Okay. Now we get into the deep stuff.
Deep. Very deep.
Okay, we'll save reincarnation for later because they have to warm up.
You ruined
it. You can't go instantly.
You ruined
dive
it.
in.
Yeah. You ruined it for me.
Not ruined.
I was getting in the flow.
Not ruined.
That was
okay. This will be funny. This will be a good segue.
Okay, what's the segue?
Are we?
Oh, I know what you.
A narcissist?
No.
Because this idea came from most YouTubers. Eventually become a narcissist because they're looking at themselves like all the time, hearing themselves, like even laughing at themselves, which we do.
We do that every time. I laugh at my own jokes every time. Now, so what does it mean to be a narcissist though? Like, what's a clear definition, if you know?
Let me look up the definition.
Yeah.
But it's basically where you have like
you're crazy.
Where like you love yourself, or like.
So you put yourself on like a higher degree than really anyone else because you love yourself that much. Is that basically what you're saying?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Excessive need for admiration of oneself.
Okay. Well, I don't really. The thing about laughing at my own jokes is that like. If I feel like no one else is gonna laugh at it, at least I should laugh at it. Like, I know it's not that funny, but laughing at it just kind of makes it seem a little bit more funny, even though it's really not. But I wouldn't really consider myself. I have narcissistic moments, like I think everyone does, but I wouldn't think you and me are narcissistic per se.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. One day we will. I can't wait for that day.
Because we're gonna. And then what? We'll be having this conversation again.
Truly.
And,
have we became narcissistic?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know. It says like lives in a fantasy world.
Oh, I do that all the time.
That supports their delusions.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Grandiose sense of self-importance.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
I think it's because I watch anime.
Yeah, dude.
And then I'm just like, I put myself in the anime world, right? And I'm like, yo, what if I save those people? Imagine me being that pro. Like, I do that all the time when I have nothing else to do.
Out of the two of us, definitely gonna be you.
I think I would be the most narcissistic. Oh, now, this isn't what we had on the thing, but I was talking about this earlier with my brother. Because we were watching this anime, 7 Deadly Sins. And they each have their own, the 7 major sins. Which is wrath, gluttony, lust, greed, pride. What's the other one? Did I already name 7? What is that?
I don't know.
Let me see. Let me go over here. Okay, so yeah, it's lust, gluttony, greed. Oh, it's sloth. I always forget about sloth. Sloth, wrath, envy, and pride. Those are the 7 sins. And we were thinking of which sins we would most likely be. And out of all those sins, Trey, which one do you think I am most likely? The name matches what really it's about.
Wait, what are they again?
The first one is lust. Strong passion, loaning, sexual desire. Gluttony, excess. No.
I don't need either, right? I don't need either, right?
Gluttony and excessive outgoing eating of food and drink. I might be all of them. Greed is an excessive pursuit of material goods. I'm not much like that, but I kind of am. Sloth is an excessive laziness or failure to act and utilize one's talent. Wrath is a strong anger and hate towards another person just for no reason. Envy is the intense desire to have an item that someone else possessed. Pride is an excessive view of oneself without regard for others, which is kind of like narcissistic in a way. So I feel like I am pride and lust. if I would have to give myself the sins. If I would have to give you a sin, I would think you're either greed.
The pleasures of the body. Wait, what was your definition of lust?
The lust is no. It's I'm reading off it. It's lust is a strong passion or longing, especially for sexual desires.
Yeah, I have it up here. It says for the pleasures of the body.
It's the pleasures of the body, bro.
Yes.
So I feel like I'm most likely pride and lust, maybe the combination of both. If I do have to give you one or two, I would say you're either greed and maybe a little bit of envy, but I would say mostly greed. You really like having things, bro. I noticed that about you. Like, you're a greedy person. I know that, bro. I know that. What would you see yourself as? I don't think you're wrath or sloth. Maybe a little bit of pride. You're not very lustful. And you're not gluttony at all. And you're not sloth. You're just envy or greed, but I feel like mostly greed.
Yeah.
Dude, be proud. You're not sinful.
But you on the other
I have like all of them, honestly.
Jeez. Yeah.
That's kind of crazy.
Well.
It's kind of sad. Like, I've noticed this about myself. I was watching this anime ReZero, right? And this anime character, I hated, like, he's the main character, and I hated him so much, right? It was like the way he acted. And then I realized, like, after I watched a certain episode, he and me are exactly alike. Like, we are, like, literally mirrors of each other. And I was like, do I hate myself or do I hate the way I act? And I was thinking all night long, like, what does that say about myself? Is that how people view me? Like, am I really that bad? And then I was thinking, like, and if I hate that, do I hate myself? And I was like, I don't think I hate myself. Mm-hmm. But do I? You know?
Kind of crazy.
Like, and the character was literally like me. The way he thinks, the way he talks, the way he acts, where he's like, he acts like I'm not gonna lie, I act like I know shit, don't know shit, but in front of other people's view, they can see that I'm like, being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this shit, I know exactly what to do, but in the background, I don't know shit. And then, like, he does the same kind of thinking I do, where, like, we think of certain things, and then we try to plan it out, and then if things blow up in our faces, we literally are like a mirror of each other. And I was surprised by how much I hated that.
You hate him?
Yeah, I was surprised by how much I hated that. But the moment I realized I hated that, so that means I hate myself, I started to understand the character more, and I was like, I still not sure if I hate myself or now that I love myself. It was a very confusing night. I was like staying up all night. I was just thinking about that. Have you ever had an experience like that?
Not really.
One of a kind.
Do you think you are self-aware?
About myself or like my surrounding?
Yeah.
I think
about yourself.
I know what I do.
I think that moment that you had was a
very emotional night.
Self-aware.
Yeah. I'm pretty aware most of the time.
Could I just have to say?
I was pretty aware of myself. I would say for most of the time, because I know what I'm doing really, you know, most people could find, like, they don't like you or any other stuff. And I know that I'm always putting kind of like an act. Like, it's kind of just like I'm acting like a mask. Trying to, like, act like I know this or do that or stuff like that. And then when all things fall apart, I break down. But like, I feel like out in the world, everyone puts out some kind of mask, though. And it just depends the kind of person you are, what kind of mask you would put. Like, and I think it also depends on what kind of group you want to be in. Like, if you want to be with the popular kids and you're kind of like, I don't know, some kind of loser, but you put on the mask and then you're acting like someone completely different. Everyone does it.
I mean, yeah, everyone's definitely a different person in every group. Truly.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to say when you're truly close to someone though, because like you said, you could always be wearing that mask anytime, and
True.
it's kind of hard to tell when you're close to someone. And I feel like the only way you can be close to someone is if you do something like we do when you go out male stripping. That is something that is something that only two people with full confidence in each other.
And we spend like 12 hours together.
Your mic cut. Oh! Okay, Trey, don't talk.
Okay, what's next? Oh no.
Hello. Yeah, hello. Say that again. Okay. It died. The battery died, so it's like.
Oh my god.
You cut out, bro.
I said. When we spend 12 hours together.
Yeah.
Filming, like we can definitely tell.
And like. We started like we started copying off. I'm not sure if you know this, but it's kind of creepy at some points, and I don't know how we do it. But we literally say the same things at the same time, and then everyone just looks at us. Like, have you noticed that when you and me are out? Like your mom did the same thing. We were in the drive, and then we said something completely at the same time with the same voice, and she looked at us like, "What the hell? Like, what the hell was that?"
Yeah.
And it's just like, dang. I don't know how we do it, but we do it.
For me, like, if I spend, like, maybe, like, 5 days with someone, this can be, like, anyone. Like, their personality can rub off onto me very easily.
Now, is it because you like the person, or is it just because they have that kind of personality that just, like, rubs off you think?
No, but it can be anyone, even
someone you hate.
If they have like a bad personality, or someone that I hate, I can still like adapt to some like things.
So
they do.
So you are an adaptive person, but that
unintentionally.
Yeah, but that I heard because I was actually reading something on this. It turns out that means you're like somewhat submissive, like in your DNA. There's like this whole DNA thing. I was thinking we should do in a video where we send our DNA to analyze our friendship and everything about us. And you can find everything about if you're like a submissive person, which is kind of what you are, where you kind of adapt to the person that's rubbing off to you. And I do the same thing, but it's more like if they're like really funny, I like just steal everything they do. Mm-hmm. Like I take it, I take it for my own, and then it becomes mine. And yeah, that's like yeah. And the DNA.
Like if I.
Oh, go ahead.
The DNA. But like if I watch like a new YouTuber, I will by the end of the week
be like
I will end up like adapting some trait that they had.
Yeah.
Like XQC, I watch. He's a streamer. If you don't know,
really
I watch
funny.
him a lot, and I have like the same exact laugh as him.
I think you do actually. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Oh, that's actually funny.
That's just an example.
Yeah, we should definitely do that though.
Crazy.
You can even find out if you were like born to be like a CEO or something. Like you can find that in your DNA, and I thought that was really interesting. So I think that'd be pretty cool.
Find it in your DNA.
They could find it in your DNA.
I'm gonna be
a CEO, bro.
An astronaut.
No. It doesn't really tell you the jobs. It just tells you like from your DNA where you, at some point, like can they tell you're successful because you have like that assertive gene or something that makes you like I want to be a CEO. But I don't know. I'm not a doctor. That's just what I've been watching on top.
Leave it to the doctors.
Leave it to the professionals.
Is that expensive though?
I don't know. They didn't talk about that part in the video, probably for some reason. So maybe.
It's $500. We'll figure it out.
You guys
expect that video soon.
Do donations. We'll do that in like a day if you guys help out. Even if you donate us $1, boom, we'll do it. Like that's all we need.
We should, like the YouTube like membership thing where you can like join the channel.
Oh, the community.
Yeah. We should do that, and then like.
Oh yeah.
So we can actually invest in the channel.
Yeah, we'll be all up in that, dude. We will be all up in that.
All up in that. That's just our greedy side.
That's our greedy side. I told you, man, you're greedy. You think you're not, but I know you're greedy, bro. Okay, so
yeah, we're only doing this for money.
I cannot lie, but my reason for money
Even though our first video is probably gonna get that.
Well, it doesn't matter because we won't have any subscribers to it. Right? It's fine as long as it doesn't get taken down.
Yeah.
But okay. So, why do you want money? Like, let's talk about that. Why do you want money?
No, I don't really want money. I want money to be able to achieve the things I want to do.
Now, what are the things you want to achieve? If you want to talk about that.
Just like travel the world.
Africa, like the world in our empty orbit.
Yeah. I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff, like just be able to like have the world in your hand. You can get anything.
And you tell me you're not greedy. You want the world.
Imagine. Okay, this is a good segue. We'll talk about this.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes.
But imagine being Jeff Bezos.
Best day of my life.
With all his money, and he can buy literally anything he wants in the whole world.
Truly.
And it's like
he doesn't care.
Kind of messed up, but it's fine.
He honestly worked really hard for that money. He deserves every penny of that.
No, he did.
Yeah, he deserves every penny.
But he could do some good, you know.
Well,
he makes so much money and he hasn't put back.
What else? He's donated quite a bit, honestly. Like I think in total he's donated like $100 million.
He's donated. Yeah, dude, that he makes.
I know that's like a penny to him, but like to me, I'm gonna be 100% honest.
Like not even 1%.
I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. I probably wouldn't donate to mostly like any corporation because I don't like the fact. No, listen. Like the only thing I would donate to is like St. Jude's because that's like obvious with what they're actually doing and all the equipment and all that crap. But most other donation centers and like
you can do research if
I know,
but a good thing, or create your own foundation. Like
no, but then I'll get too much money and then I'll become selfish. I'll do exactly what the corporation would.
No, you don't make money off.
That's what I'm saying. It's super weird because you see this. If you look through any corporation, you see that they have a tall ass building with hundreds of workers that only like 80% of them are like not even volunteers. They actually work for the company and get money for it. And then you see the company leader for the donation place riding around with a Tesla acting like he has so much money because he does. Like you gotta wonder, does all that money go to donation?
Yeah.
Like, are you serious?
Yeah. There's a lot of
I don't believe
scamming things.
That's like most of them, though.
You just gotta find the right one.
No. The only one I would really do, like you said, probably make my own. But even then, like,
but how do you know St. Jude is good? Who knows if they're...
Dude, they sent me a picture of a little girl, and she was like, "Thank you for the money," and I was like, "Oh my god!"
It's like...
I don't even think she has cancer. I don't even think she has cancer, man.
Why would you think she does it?
But well, I don't know, man. She was covering her hat pretty hard. I was like, and the whole donation was about like cancer, like paying for the cancer and treating them. And then like, she didn't look. I don't know. That's a good thing if she doesn't look like she has cancer, but she does, and she's like really good at like hiding her true self and smiling. But that baby was pretty happy for a girl that's taking pictures to celebrate that she has cancer or something. Kind of crazy.
Okay, so back to Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Do you think we should tax the rich more?
We should obviously tax the rich more than, obviously, someone that works at McDonald's. But to some point, if you be in their shoes, right? Like Jeff Bezos, he worked for in his entire life just to have the money he has today. And like for the government to take like 300 million just for getting money himself, like I would get mad. Like imagine working hard your entire life and then finally you're financially successful and then someone just takes it. Like I would be just like, the fuck are you doing, man? You can't. I'll be nettled.
Yeah.
But at some point, I guess when you have so much money, it really won't affect you that much. But for businesses that are like kind of rich but still wouldn't be considered rich, then have to pay off taxes, it's kind of ridiculous how much they have to pay.
What? Amazon doesn't pay taxes.
Yeah, because of the amount of employees or whatever, right?
I don't know why.
It's something about that.
They don't.
Because they actually like do a lot with employees. Like I think they honestly waste more money on employees than they would if they
Oh yeah, you get a lot of benefits.
Like it's crazy.
But the workload, I've heard like they can't even like use the bathroom, or like they're afraid to use the bathroom, or they'll get like fired.
I'm pretty sure that depends on each branch. Like that's depending on every branch. Honestly, I feel like some McDonald's branches.
Has any work?
So that branch might be like sucking. Then the guy next door could be like smoking weed. Because that's our McDonald's where the manager doesn't give a fuck. Come in to McDonald's like, hey man, can I get that Travis Scott meal? He's smoking weed, no problem, bro. It makes me that he still gets to hit the weed. Truly, it was like, see, that branch probably doesn't really give a fuck. The other branch next to him probably can't even take a.
And they're probably doing
break.
better than the next one.
Truly, I don't know.
I don't think there should be a person as rich as Jeff Bezos, but it kind of just gives excitement to life, being like, dang,
imagine
that guy's popping off.
Imagine what I can do.
Imagine if I could be there.
But
then it's
kind of crazy. Like, you're right, like he makes way too much money. But like at some point, what do you do with that money? Like if I was him and I was in the
he doesn't know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what do I do?
He bought like the most expensive house
in LA.
And he's in LA, and he only lived in it. He's only gonna visit it like 2 times.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even know what to do with that money. And like, honestly, most of that money does go back to the company, so that he can get more money, though. So I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of crazy.
True.
Kind of crazy.
Now, see, the reason I really just want money is just so I can live an easy life. Like, all I want to do is have enough money.
Yeah, just have everything at your fingertips.
Not really. Like, I don't want, like, a butler come up to me like, Matthew Murray, your toasts are ready. Would you like to have them now, or should I bring them to you? And
dude, that's everything at your fingertips. You're asking for a full service butler.
I don't want that. I literally just want, like, just a good house and just good life where I can just relax. I don't have to worry about anything.
Life, good health.
Good health, I don't want really money to buy, like, anything I want. I just want money where I can just, like, relax at a beach.
Be happy.
With my like, children eating, like ice cream. And we're just looking off to the sunset.
Pineapple
ice cream. Yeah. Interesting. That's really all I want.
Yeah. But
and my mic keeps on.
Like right now, we need so much stuff for the channel.
Yeah, we need it.
And imagine if we just had
the money.
It's
kind of crazy.
It would be our videos would be so much better.
They'd be A+. Like, people could help right now,
Like,
we are the donation site.
Imagine.
I honestly...
Yeah, we would like to say we put up a GoFundMe.
Best YouTubers around. I don't really like when streamers call getting money, like, donations, though. I don't know. That's just a little thing about me. I don't know why. I just kind of don't like it.
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, when someone gets, like, like a streamer gets, like, $5 and they're like, thank you for the donation. I don't know why. It doesn't really fit the way they're getting money. I don't know. That's just kind of... I just don't like the word.
It's a complete waste of money. For a couple of second message, it's so stupid.
I just don't like when they say donations. I don't know. That's just my little thing. Something about when they say donations.
Jealous?
No, I don't care. Dude, people's been making more money than me my entire
imagine
life.
If you got a donation, you'd be like,
thank you for the donation. But no, I don't like the word donation, really. Like, for something that I'm just, like, really doing, just like that. Like, I feel like donation doesn't really work.
But some streamers call it a tip. Is that different?
I feel that's different. I feel like that's better. Like, if I was a server...
I see what you're saying now.
Yeah. Like, if someone says, here's your donation, I'm like,
oh, okay.
What the fuck? You think I...
Yeah, you're a waitress at a restaurant.
I'm not a waitress. I'm a waiter, Trey.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not assuming gender.
Yeah, dude, come on.
I just did calling you a waitress.
Yeah, you did. Cancel.
There should be a non-gender specific waitress, waiter.
I don't think you can do that. Like, what can it be? Like,
wait.
I'm waiting for the wait. Waitee. Give me the waitee.
Waitee.
I don't even know. Okay, so continue.
I'll be your waitee.
Okay, continue.
No, I see what you're saying though.
Yeah.
With not because like this isn't a donation.
Yeah.
Like I'm not donating to you.
Yeah. Like,
here's a little tip.
Yeah, it's a tip. You know.
But yeah.
I like that better. Like donation sounds like so degrading for me. Like if I don't even know. It sounds so degrading.
Here you go, little. You need this donation. You can buy it.
It's so degrading. I don't like. Okay. Yeah. That's my little spin on it. Okay.
Next topic.
So I want to talk about this because I didn't write this. You did. Was Thanos a bad guy? Now, where did you come up with that? Is Thanos a bad guy? That's interesting.
Dude, he was just trying to help out the universe.
Okay.
You know, the humans race is ruining the planet, and if we don't do something now,
okay,
then because him doing listen, him doing that increased the human race. I don't know, like 100 years, probably way more.
Now, how's that your theory? How do you think that actually works?
No, because like there's no like stopping what we already did, and we're just keep populating, and it's just gonna get worse and worse and worse. There's no way.
We make babies faster than we could think.
Yeah. like we're losing like years to the human race, like all the time, and it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Now, see, I kind of understand your idea here, but like, at what point is it right to kill all those people to just?
No, it's not right.
Yeah, but that's what he did. So technically, he's a bad guy.
It's not right.
So he is a bad guy. Yeah. Why is that a question mark?
Just the topic name. What's that? As a bad guy? Because he was just trying to help out the human race, dude.
I think he was more. I think he was more deluded in his self-righteous idea. Self-righteous. I think he was more deluded than anything else.
I think he was a crazy man, helping the human race.
Well, he wasn't just trying to help the human race.
Which.
He helped everyone. Like.
What do you mean?
Well, he did it for the whole universe.
Yeah.
It wasn't just for the
whole universe.
Yeah. But like, I'm pretty sure he was like, it's just like he's so self-deluded because the fact that he saw it with his own eyes, he knows what's the potential of that happening, and he in his mind he is truly thinking like, I gotta save the universe.
I saw this thing. It was like he killed his own daughter.
Yeah.
And millions to help us. And they tried to stop him. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But truly, it's really something. And that comes with the whole idea of one of the sins, where I forgot which one. I think it was one of them. But one of them was willing to achieve anything for your own ideal.
For the greater good.
No, for your own ideal. Like, all the sins basically are selfish ideals. And his ideal is pretty selfish. It's the ideal of putting, something selfish when...
It's pride.
Oh, I guess. I don't really know. I didn't check. But I think it's greed or pride. It's one of those two. But it's the idea of putting, the idea upon someone else really without their opinion. And, it's kind of hard to say when your mom dies right in front of you, and then he taps your shoulder and says, I did that for you, and then gives you a kiss on the forehead, and then goes away. And then goes on a farm. And then goes on a farm and starts like picking some weird fruit. Like, I don't know. Like, he's definitely not a good guy. I think he's just like...
No, he's definitely not a good guy. But he didn't have the right intentions to try to be a good guy.
Yeah, like, he was willing to risk everything for what he thought was right. But the thing is, what he thought was right was not right. So,
Yes.
He failed. In every prospect.
Yep. Okay, but think of it like this. Killing millions of people right now will give lives to millions of people in the future. Or not killing millions of people right now will kill or like not give a chance of life to millions in the future.
Yeah, that's like the button scenario where you have two buttons. You know, one you click and then something else happens when. If I would have to choose, the thing is, it's random, right? Like I wouldn't get to choose. Like, what if my mom? That's right in front of my eyes. And I was like, I clicked the button. I'm like, oh shit.
Okay, I see. Yeah. What if you die?
Yeah, what if I die? I am the hero that went down.
Well, then he saves.
But like, I think I wouldn't touch the button.
I wouldn't personally.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Because the thing is, all that is an assumption of the future. We honestly don't know what's going to happen in the future. We can die tomorrow because like a meteorite comes. I don't know. Like
giant asteroid coming.
You know, turns out like a dinosaur.
Like the dinosaurs.
A dinosaur learned how to time travel. He went into the future, smacked us all into pieces. That's something.
You never know. A crazy guy from the future might come back here
to kill someone specifically, and then like he goes crazy. That'd be crazy.
Yep.
Oh, let's talk about the future. Like my dreams.
Okay.
Like, don't you?
Yeah.
I think.
I don't remember my dreams.
I remember them most likely. I mostly like. I vividly remember them. Like most of the time.
I only remember
the scary parts.
Repeated ones.
Oh, the repeated ones. Intriguing. But like
I only remember a few, and then I would have that dream like
every day.
Times.
But the thing about me is that my dreams always come true. Like it's like they're and it's always in a certain time frame. I've noticed. Like I've been counting that I have a journal. I have to send you a picture of my journal, but because I was testing this, and I think I should.
Like you write down your dreams, like right when you wake up.
I write down the day of it, the day that happened, and the description of the dream, and then I wait until it actually happens. I'm not even joking.
Sounds like a movie.
I think I should give this to a scientist and be like, yo, I think I can see the future. Because I'm not even joking. It's always between a 2-week time frame. It can happen between any time in 2 weeks. And it's repeatedly happening every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, it repeatedly happens. Some point, the time frame happens. And then sometimes, when it's like an extreme dream, like I feel like I've been there. Like sometimes, I'm not even joking. Sometimes it feels like I've been in a dream.
Deja vu in your dream?
No. I mean, like, it feels like I've been in a dream for, like, a whole day. Like, you know how sometimes, like, a dream would feel like it's been 5 seconds, and you wake up and it's already morning.
Eternity.
No. Like, don't you ever get that, where it's, like, 5 seconds, and then you just wake up?
Yeah.
Those are the dreams that always happen, like, in the 2-week frame. But what I've noticed is, like, when I feel like I've been in a dream for, like, more than, like, it feels like a day, it happens, like, it can happen anytime in the future. Like, it's crazy. Like, it only happened once where I wrote it down, and then, like, 2 months later, it happened. I was like, oh! And I was like, oh!
Yeah, but are these crazy things?
They're not.
Or do you think
they're like,
your brain is just, like, manifesting what you already know from your dream
it's like
to happen?
Special moments in life, like, say, like, a checkpoint in life, basically. But the thing is, the dreams 100% of the time are never about me. Like 100% of the time they're never about me. And that's what I hate the most. They're never about me. They're literally always about someone else or someone else around me. I cannot force myself.
Something to happen.
No. Like the thing is, I don't even know it happens. And then like, you know, when the deja vu thing happens where it's just like clicks, boom, it happens. Oh. And then I look into my journal and I'm like, it's literally the same description. Like
I dreamt about this.
Yeah, quote to quote. The only thing that changes every time is that at the end, I always say something different because now I like at the end I'm always like, I dreamt about this. Like I saw this future, and then that's the only thing that changes the ending. Like that's the last thing I always say, now in the future. And I show my parents and like my brother and sister. They're like, Matthew, shut up. You're not doing shit. I'm like, you have to believe me. I'm telling you, dude, I should go to a scientist and I think I should be tested. Like, it's honestly pretty weird.
Okay. I looked it up.
Yes.
It says It's called pre
I'm so hot right now. I'm taking this off.
cognition.
Precognition.
What the precognition?
I think isn't that when your brain?
It's called precognitive dreams.
Where like you can imagine the future basically or something like that.
It says it suggests that dream precognition did not reference any kind of future event, but specifically the future experiences.
Well, like I wrote it down
of
though.
The dreamer.
But I wrote it down before that happened. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Now, there's only
I don't know.
2 ideas I think that's happening right now. Maybe 3. 1, I can see the future, which I honestly really doubt. There's another theory. I'm not sure if you can find it. There's a second theory that, like, for some reason, some people are really good at, like, predicting what's going to happen later in life or something like that. And their brain always, like, imagines it like that. So, by chance, you're lucky and it keeps on making the exact thing that's what happened because you, like, your brain could kind of see the future, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it predicts it. It's more like shooting, like, you know, shooting blanks and hopefully something hits. So that's what I most likely think that happened. But, like, it kind of happens a lot. So I'm like, I'm either the best detective or, you know, something crazy. And then the third, it's something completely different. It's like some neuron thing that I'm going crazy. I don't know. Psychologically. It's not about the neurons. That one's a lot more complicated. Like, I did not understand that one at all, like what it was trying to explain. But
dude, I think
I'm going crazy.
that is gonna that's gonna come true. You're gonna look into this more.
I'm dead.
You're gonna go to a scientist and they'd be like,
You're fucked.
you need therapy.
You're fucked. But I don't think it's that one. I honestly think it's the second one where I kind of just like predict it mostly. Where I just kind of just like shooting random shots. That's really about it. I don't know. I honestly doubt I can see the future. That was just like a whole little bit. But it's kind of weird how it always happens between a 1 to 2 week time frame, and then like for most of the part it's a word to word exact the same until the ending where I'm like, I had a dream about this, and no one cares because I say it so often. They're just like, shut up, you didn't dream shit. I'm like, no, you have to believe it.
Wait, listen to what this guy says.
Yeah.
He says, what is obvious to me now is that my consciousness broke through the time and space continuum and caught a glimpse of what was on the horizon.
The future. No, but how would that even work? Like, me going to sleep sends me to the future? That doesn't make sense. Like, I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's crazy. That's like some X-Men shit. But what I hate about it, I can't see my own self. Like, I never see an image of myself in those dreams. It's kind of like
Are
a
you
point of view.
yourself in the dream, though?
No. Here's the weird thing. Oh my! This is where I
You don't know.
This is the point where
You're just like spectating.
Yeah, but that's the point. I become self-conscious of what I'm doing because I've done it so many times now. Like sometimes, like the weaker dreams where they're like 5 seconds, I'm in the point of view. Like I am me in that perspective, so I'm seeing what would happen right in front of my eyes. But the bigger dream, where like you know how I said when you were getting married, I literally was able to walk through the whole scenario. Like I saw myself, the 2 girls, and you on one knee, and I could kind of like slow down time. And then at some point, I became self-conscious. I was like, "Oh, that's TREY," and then I was walking around, and like the weird thing is sometimes like people's faces are blank. Like there's just nothing. It's just like unimportant. Uh-huh. And then like you know the people's faces are clear. You were crying by the way, and then I started crying because I was like, "Oh," like in my self-conscious state because it was like so emotional. I was like, "Oh my god!" She started crying. Then over there where I was shooting up the fireworks, it weren't fireworks. It was more like it was sparklers. So it was sparklers, but it was just like, oh my god. But I was like walking around the whole thing because I knew this was a dream, and I was just like, I'm being self-conscious now. It's kind of crazy.
So, you think that's gonna become true?
Dude, just you wait. Dude, if it becomes true, true, you actually, I think you'll have to accept the fact that I'm part of the X-Men, and I can see the future.
yeah. yeah.
Really.
No, but this could be a good video. We should try lucid dreaming.
Dude, that's dangerous though, isn't it? Like,
one time.
like I do it by accident though. Like there's
You could-
there's a difference from accident
Yeah,
and
I mean-
doing purposely.
I think you can like.
You get like heart attacks.
die?
Yeah, you can get heart attacks, bro. Like if you're not careful, because the thing about lucid dreaming is like you start to think about other crap. You're like, I'm in a dream. I better not think of like a demon trying to kill me, and then a demon tries to kill you. Like it's so hard not to think about that.
Well, I think like what you're doing right now is already lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I know that part, being self-conscious, and then probably like
But also like keeping a journal and recognizing your dreams.
that's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. But we should definitely do that.
We should do that.
I think it's. I think it's.
Every time I look at my
the
phone,
risk.
I see a new notification on notes. Yes. DNA test.
Yeah.
We should definitely do that DNA test though.
Yeah, that sounds interesting. Hopefully, it's not bad.
You know this would lead way to the reincarnation
wait.
because
No,
oh,
no,
so-
no, not yet, not yet.
no, but it leads to it. It leads to it.
Not yet.
Okay,
not
okay,
yet. I have another topic.
Okay, what's your topic?
So about dreaming, you talking about the blank faces.
Yeah.
I heard that like everyone in your dream is someone that you have eventually seen in your life, and our brains just cannot make a face up.
It can't.
for our
Yeah.
dreams.
Yeah, you told me you had a nightmare about
So-
that, right?
No.
No. You remembered the face vividly.
No, I don't remember. I don't remember the face.
Yeah, because it's like blank, right?
Yeah, it's blank.
Yeah.
Because I think that means something, where, like, that person, you cannot
Remember a face.
remember, but like you can't just pick a face out of people that you saw because that person represents someone.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
like you see your friend,
Yeah.
like you know that it's your friend, but you can't remember his face, but you can't just pick a random face
Because it doesn't
it's your
match.
friend.
It doesn't match. Your brain is so smart. It's like,
Yeah.
no, it doesn't match. But I can't find the right face. So don't even try it, bro. But for me,
Okay.
most of the time,
You can.
it's more like the blank faces means like unimportance. Like they don't really matter in the part of the dream I had. Like they're just
So my wife doesn't.
no.
matter.
I saw her face. I described her.
Oh, I thought you said.
Remember when I like just picked her out of the photo? She literally looked just like her. Maybe it's her sister that you marry. I don't know. They have very similar face and features, but literally, like every time I see someone's face, it usually means they're important to what I'm gonna experience later down the road. When they're just kind of blanks, it means they're unimportant. Like to me, like I've noticed, like when something happens and the people around us, I'm like, you were that guy with the red shirt, but now I know your face. It's kind of crazy. That's what I notice about my blank faces. I think
It's either like something
I farted.
where
so
they're
bad.
not important at all, or it's very important.
I get it.
Okay, what was your segue?
Well, people say you have dreams because of reincarnation. They say like you had other lives where it was so similar that it made the dream, and then that point happened. So reincarnation is a thing.
Dude. But here's the thing, my dreams like are crazy. Like whenever I remember a dream, you know that one SpongeBob episode where Squidward is in that like completely like blank white room and like the boxes are popping up.
Like the future part where he goes into the future and the
Yeah,
past.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That episode scared me too, actually.
That is my dream. Those are always my dreams. I have that dream a lot.
Yeah, that dream.
Where I'm in
Are you scared?
like a white, complete white room. Not really. I don't know.
Interesting. I kind of.
But it's so fast.
Like, what happens in that? Like, do
Like,
shapes
I'm,
appear?
like, trying to run away. I can't move because it's not like an environment. It's just all white.
Dude, maybe your brain is trying to like make the image, but
it's literally like that SpongeBob episode.
It can't handle it.
When he's in...
That's actually crazy.
Maybe that episode did give me nightmares.
It was honestly scary. Like when I was a kid, and then like SpongeBob went like caveman mode. I was like, "The fuck is this?" And I was like 6, and I was like, "Oh my god, no, I don't like it." And then that part where Squidward was actually stuck in there, it was actually scary. Like those sounds it made, and then voices coming out, like hello.
Where he's like alone. Alone.
And I was like, oh my god.
We have to put a clip of the episode, or people are gonna be like, these guys are crazy.
It's SpongeBob. Everyone knows that, dude.
If you don't know SpongeBob,
you're a loser. Get out of here.
Oh my.
Watching probably Teletubbies nonsense.
No, but like I can't. Like, do you ever have dreams where it would be another life? It would be from another life.
No, I've never. I don't think I've ever experienced that.
Yeah.
But that's what. But like,
I don't think
people say the reincarnation part is like, it's not you. It's just like those parts are so moments. Similar. Yeah. They're just so connected that it's basically your other life, which I find bullshit. But because honestly, if your brain has that, like if reincarnation does exist and reincarnate, and then your brain can summon it because it's like so deep in there, but at some point you're gonna have more dreams about it. You're not just gonna have that one point in life or like 1-2 points, because when your brain tries to hide something, it's deep inside. That's when you have dreams. It like comes out of the locked away place of your brain and tries to come out. So if you were, people would actually have more reincarnation dreams about it. So I find it completely bullshit. But that's just me.
Okay, so you don't think reincarnation?
I wouldn't say I don't believe it
exists.
Like honestly, it's just kind of like a flip of the coin. And plus, like reincarnation, if it does exist, you'll probably like never know it exists, because the way reincarnation is supposed to work is you go into another body the moment you die, and you have no recollection. So like, how would you know? Like, it's kind of stupid.
Here's my interpretation, if it does at all. So like, there is the amount of people on the earth right now, like 7 billion something.
Yeah.
Right? And then when someone dies, they would but see, the population is growing. So like, how's that possible? It doesn't exist. I just solved my own.
It's been proven.
Does it work?
It's been proven.
No, but what I was gonna say is like, that person, once that person dies, they would be reborn into the baby, and then they would have different parents, and then they would go through a different path. So then their life doesn't like go the same way.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know.
But there's no.
Well, isn't reincarnation also like you could be an animal in your past life? So what if like the increase of population is like a squirrel? You were a squirrel, and now that one
person. We're still.
Oh, I did.
But do the squirrels, when they die, do they become?
We can become squirrels.
Another squirrel.
I don't know.
And then
I think it's like there's different kinds of reincarnations, where one you only become another human.
Maybe that's why there's extinction. Because we're taking...
That's another religion, where it's like... That's another religion, where people say the world always resets at some point, and then at some point, the humans will reset into a new species. That's what everyone says about that sort of religion. Like, the world always resets. But I find that also kind of bullshit, because...
Everything's bullshit.
Yeah. Except me. I'm real life. Do you believe...
I'm God.
You call me narcissistic. You're the one over here. Call yourself God. Oh, God.
What were you going to say?
What was I going to say? No, I was going to say it, but then I already know the answer about ghosts and stuff. Because, like, if, ghosts is, like, part of...
We can talk about this.
I think ghosts are real.
We can actually save that for a different podcast talking about ghost stories.
Well, do that. No, that's the car video. We gotta say that for another car video. That's Taco Bell mix.
Car podcast.
Car mix Taco Bell ghost stories. Nothing's better than
scary stories.
Nothing's better than scary stories and Taco Bell. Ooh.
Oh man.
Okay.
How long have we been going for?
Almost an hour. That's not so bad.
Alright, we'll go to an hour and then we'll call it there.
58 minutes.
It's a good amount.
Well, let's do one more right here. I think, what are we just missing? We can either do, are we being listening to or time? What do you think would be more interested to finish this off?
We'll talk about time. The other one is a pretty big one.
Yes.
It doesn't really fit.
It's me. I am listening.
Yeah, dude, time is pretty annoying. Wish I had more.
Wish you had more, indeed.
I'd rather have more time than more money.
Yeah, I guess. I guess that's... It's kind of hard to say because if you had more money, then, like, you don't need time. But if you have no money, you need time to make money. It's kind of weird. Like,
yeah, but when you have the money...
You don't need time.
You need time, though.
No, you don't. You have money.
To do all the things with your money.
But that's the thing. You have so much money, like, you don't care. Like our previous conversation, what do I do with all that money? I don't care. It doesn't matter about
but I want to travel the world. Do a whole bunch of stuff.
Do everything.
Let's go to Tokyo and
Japan
and record all these videos.
Dude, I would go with you.
We don't have enough time.
We don't have money. It's double trouble right there.
That would be the best video.
If we go to Japan, that literally would be the best video. We would do, because we can go to female like clubhouses where like it's basically prostitution, but like it basically is. And then
I don't think we can film that.
No, we can film it. People on YouTube do it all the time. I guess like 10 mil views, dude. This guy.
You look it up all the time.
I'm curious.
Actually, you gotta find the right tourist attractions over there.
Yeah, you gotta get money somehow in life. But time, time is so weird.
Time, deep topic. Because it's so weird because we set aside a certain amount of hours during the day, and like everyone's different. How much hours do you sleep at night?
Honestly, dude, I am a complex clock. Sometimes I like go to sleep at like 2 and then I wake up at 6. Then sometimes I go to sleep at 8 and I wake up at 11. Like, I'm so weird. Sometimes I can go to sleep late and wake up late, go to sleep late, wake up early, stuff like that. And I don't know why. Sometimes I just like wake up and I'm just like instinctively like, it's good. I don't know. It's like I don't have the need to go back to sleep. Go. Like no matter what time I wake up, I do. I just go. What about you?
Yeah, I don't know. On average, I think I get like 7 or like 6 hours of sleep.
You're a night owl though, right? You stay up late.
Not like past 2.
Oh, okay.
I try not to go past 2.
I watch anime.
And then I wake up like around 10. Yeah, you watch anime.
Yeah, I stay up like Chris.
Yeah.
But it's great. Like, to me, when I feel time is like so confusing and weird how it actually works, is when, that old saying, time is, what is that saying? Time sure flies when you're having fun, That's just it.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
It's kind of crazy how that actually does work. Like, it does feel like, in a snap, it's done. But like,
when you're having fun, you're not thinking about
anything.
Time as much. But like when you're bored, you're
it's all about
thinking about time.
But like, isn't that weird though? Like if you really think about it.
Yeah.
Like how time can just feel like it's skipped. Like it's just like a snap of the finger. It feels like it's skipped. It's honestly really weird. Time is very confusing. Time travel is bullshit. Like, there's so many theories about time traveling too, about how it works. What do you think about time traveling? This will probably be our last topic. Just like time traveling, that's it.
I don't think we ever did, because if we ever did, we would have already known.
Well, what if it's against the law?
Unless during these, like, no one wants to come back to these times. But then if they went, but like, let's say like someone in like 2080 time traveled, where would they go? They would want to go like somewhere, I don't know, like the 40s maybe.
They would go somewhere far, far back. Like back to like where we don't have history, like Egypt.
1800s.
Yeah, like Egypt, I don't know, Roman times, something like that. Somewhere they can actually grab information, like 240, like 2020, they can grab all the information on YouTube. You know, just a quick summary. If it's still YouTube's still thinking that.
But that's the thing. If they went back, we would have already known.
What?
Unless it
I don't think we would know.
Crazy secret.
Like, we kind of already explained it. What's the point of coming back to this time period?
No. But like, even if they went back to like the 80s would have found out, and it would have just been passed on to our time.
You think so? But no, this is a theory about time traveling. When the Egypts made the pyramids, and they say, you know, the descriptions of it, and like how Egypt probably could never come up with the idea, and people think it's aliens that helped them, but people also think it was time travelers going back in time to help them out to fix the time alignment. Like, that's a pretty cool theory.
That's pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
But here's the thing. Okay. I don't know.
Time traveling's bullshit. There's like so many theories. Like, one, you know, that theory, you know, the butterfly effect, where one event could change something so drastically, or the other event, or the other theory, you know, throwing a rock into a puddle. You know, you might make the middle change a little bit, you know, changing one thing or another, but the end is set in stone. You know, it's destiny. It's not supposed to change. This is the future. And there's like countless other theories. Which theory do you think is most likely? The future can change?
I don't think
or
time traveling.
Or what? Well, time traveling in theory does exist. Like, you can do it. But the question is, what will happen when you time travel?
I think you die.
You think just like that?
No.
But no, they've proven that time travel is technically possible. Like, we can make wormholes too. Like, it's technically possible, but we also can't do it. Like, plus it'd be way too dangerous just to make a wormhole, and, you know, right near like NC State University, boom, wormhole, everyone dies. And also, scientists are scared of wormholes because it's kind of like a black hole, but like, they truly don't know what's on the other side. Like, what if what happens on the other side? Do I die on the other side? I don't want to know. So they, you know, it's kind of crazy. They throw an apple, never comes back. Holy shit, this is bullshit. But
like, no, but like, there's gotta be like people out there like that just went like kamikaze, like, just throw me into the wormhole, I'll tell you how it goes.
But yeah, there's always gonna be people like that. They'll probably get a large sum of money too.
They can just,
But I don't know. Like, in theory, it's possible, but they haven't really done, because like the technology just isn't there though. But they know how to do it, but there's no way to contain the wormhole or contain a passive stream for time traveling without really dying, or, you know, controlling it, or like anything really. It's kind of crazy. Now here's time travel. Have you been watching ReZero? Not ReZero.
What's
Erase,
that? What?
Erase. Have you been watching Erase?
No.
Dude,
I'm still on.
Dude, what are you
3.
doing? But isn't it really good?
It's very good.
Yeah, it's crazy.
If you can't already tell.
I love anime.
Yeah.
No, but
Yeah.
I'll just tell you this, because it doesn't really... Well, it kind of does, but, you know, screw it. I don't think you really care, honestly.
No, I want to watch it. Don't.
No. It's not gonna spoil the whole thing. I think I already told you this kind of. But the thing about time traveling, like I think this theory makes the most sense. Events that are not that drastic will be able to be changed, but some things that are like super important, like so drastic and eventful.
Like 9/11.
Yeah. So those are time periods that are set in stone. No matter what you do, no matter what's possible, you can't change that outcome, unless if you're the main character of an anime. But any other way. You should watch ReZero too. Like that's the guy I told you that's literally like me. Like it's like literally a mirror.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, once you watch it, like 3 episodes in, you're gonna be like, that's Matthew. But I'll tell you this right now, it is extremely gory. Like there is blood everywhere. He gets eaten alive. He's get his eyes gouged out. But his whole power is to come back to life every time he dies. So he restarts. It's like he has checkpoints in life, and then the moment he dies, he goes back in time to that certain point. It's a really good show. And you're going to be like, wow, that's Matthew.
Wow.
I don't like that show.
Well.
Don't like the main character. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so I think we're good now.
I think we can end it off there.
Truly.
That was pretty good.
Pretty good podcast. What day is it? Maybe we should make this our podcast day. I guess Friday. Friday podcast day. Yes.
Sure.
All right. Well.
Expect it.
Every Friday. Maybe on Saturday if we die or something.
Yeah, probably Saturday, Sunday. Expect us to upload it.
Yeah.
But hope you guys enjoy the channel. We hope that
this is probably going to come out.
Everyone likes it.
This is probably gonna come out after the tennis.
The first video.
Yeah, after the tennis. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I probably won't do any edits.
So
maybe just putting our faces there because I thought that'd be funny.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed the first video.
Truly.
Let us know if you like ideas you want to see us do on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
Throw anything at us. Because we're writing down anything too, like male stripping.
Truly.
You gotta wonder.
And if you're like pro at anything, like editing or like art, animation,
filming.
Yeah. And you don't want to get paid.
Oh yeah. We need we need an artist. So if you're an artist out there
and you don't take a lot of money,
help get in contact with us.
Like $5 will give you, something like that. But yeah, let us know.
Okay.
All right, Jay.
Well, we hope you guys enjoy the channel. We'll catch you guys next week for the second episode of the podcast.
Empty Orbis. So sexy.
Yeah.
All right.
Empty's Orbis. Hope you guys enjoy the channel.
All right. Bye.
See you later. That was good, bro.